advantage is not the human connection you have. Your advantage is not the systemic connection you have. Your advantage is the mystery that you are working with, because that mystery will make you a victor in life. So when a Christian becomes wise, what it does is that he looks for a way to understand the things that makes men real, makes men champion, and makes men rulers in this world. This is one of the things I want to share with us this morning. The power of God is released in the direction of his wisdom. And the wisdom of God is the mystery of God. Most times when we advance these kingdom systems, the people in the world begin to attack what we do. And Christians, because most of them are babes, they follow the people of the world. For example, if a pastor begins to teach on giving, the world system, they come up and begin to say things like they are extorting people, they are trying to defraud people, they are criminals. And because Christians are babes, they follow the people of the world to antagonize a mystery in the kingdom. Because they don't know that we are in different kingdoms. In the kingdom of the world, you can rise by cheating. You can rise by defrauding. You can rise by wickedness. You can rise by violence. But you can't do that in this kingdom. So the way they prosper is different from the way we prosper. So when we are advancing how we prosper, the people of the world cannot understand it. Now, because many Christians are babes, when we showcase and teach the things that make for our advantage, because they don't know it, they fight it. And believers who are babes also join them to fight it. And that's why they never become anything. Somebody said something. It said those who don't prosper, they are complaining against every kingdom strategy of prosperity. Whereas those who prosper never complain. Every time you come and you talk about what makes men prosper, it is those who are not prospering that fight it. Those who are prospering never fight it. They rather do it much more and they prosper more. But the poor man keeps fighting it, and the more he fights it, he's poor. And he will never learn to find out, I am in church with this brother. He is always doing this thing and he's not complaining. Me who is complaining, the quality of my life is not as much as that of his. Why won't I learn what he's doing? Wisdom is far from them. There is a mystery for rest. There's a mystery for prosperity in life. There's a mystery for victory. There's a mystery for success. And if you don't know it, no matter how you struggle, you will fail. Because your effort will never be enough until there is a supernatural wisdom that powers it. The Bible said the labor of the foolish wearies every one of them. Why? They know not how to get into the city. Many people are laboring and they believe that just by laboring they will prosper. But he said if you don't know how to go to the city, your labor will weary you out. That's why the more certain people do, the more they become weak. The more they become poor. The more they become helpless. So you see somebody walking while he was younger, it looks as if he will prosper. When he has worked for 30 years, he becomes weaker. And then you are asking him, you have been on this assignment for 30 years. How come the more you get on this assignment, the weaker you become? It's because it's a labor of the foolish. There's no mystery added to it. Meanwhile, that same thing he's doing, somebody else can be doing it, and every year he's shifting. And then you are wondering what is going on. There is a mystery. He has an advantage. And it doesn't matter whether it is spiritual or secular. The impact of mystery they are, what's the word now? The impact of a mystery has no regard for whether it is spiritual or secular, because they are universal. If a man jumps from this building, if he's an apostle, he will fall. If he's a fornicator, he will fall. Because that law is what? Universal. The same way when a mystery is applied, it is universal. And the reason we get church folks to do these things first is because if they don't, if the unbeliever comes and does it, the unbeliever will begin to prosper. Do you know why many politicians are wicked yet they prosper? Because we allow them into our churches to do the things that our brethren refuse to do. And when they do the things our brethren refuse to do, the power of that law is activated in their favor. So no matter how you pray for them to fall, they will never fall, because they are functioning by a mystery. Meanwhile, the brethren that are in church, who are supposed to be the first partakers, they refuse to do it. And the politician throws into church one day and does something that the whole church has refused to do for 1 year. And he leaves the church with 1 year blessing. And then you are wondering, how come this man is wicked but is prospering? He's functioning by a mystery. They say they want to build church auditorium. They are announcing it every day. Believers assume the pastor wants to steal from them and they refuse to do it. And then they have Thanksgiving service and the governor comes. The senator comes and then they say, how much is the church building? They say it's 10 million. He say, I will give all. He gives 10 million, throw out of the church. That very day he fornicates. The next day he steals from government. Yet he's prospering. Because what God gave to be the advantage of the church, they allowed the unbeliever to throw in and to carry it. So you don't know why they are evil, yet they prosper. They take advantage of what you refuse to take advantage of. You say the guy is a Yahoo boy. He's a Yahoo boy, but he's the one sponsoring everything church wants to do. And the pastor will not know where the money came from. The pastor only showed them a mystery and the Yahoo boy applied it. What he's doing is evil, but he's walking by a mystery. And the moment he walks by that mystery, he keeps prospering. Meanwhile, 1,000 people are in church failing. You are doing an honorable job, but there is nothing to make it work. The Yahoo boy is doing a dishonorable job, but he has activated a mystery. Hope you know that when a Christian farms, it will grow. Cultivates, it will grow. When a thief cultivates, it will also grow. Because the law that makes for growth is universal. The same way these laws are universal. If a Yahoo boy comes to apply it, it will work for him. You who is a believer praying in tongues, if you don't apply it, it will not work. This may not sound powerful this morning, but this is why men prosper and their prosperity is forever. I want to show you something this morning so that you will enter into rest. And I pray you get it because you are young. Your life is still ahead of you. Many people pray, many people fast, but they go nowhere. They don't know why. Bishop Orokpo said he has been in the kingdom for a long time and he has seen that many prayer warriors are gallant failures. As important as praying is, if prayer is all you have, you will have answers that prayer deliver on. But prayer doesn't answer to all things. There are so many mysteries in this kingdom that constitutes an advantage. And I want to share with us this morning the mystery of giving. I want to teach us this morning on the mystery of giving. So you will know why many Christians are poor. When you see a poor Christian, it's not because he's not righteous. When you see a poor Christian, it's because he's not giving. Because if he's in this kingdom, what makes for his prosperity is giving. So he has violated the law. He goes to join the farmer to apply the principle of hard work. He goes to join the academician to apply the principle of academic excellence. All of that is beautiful, but he will only reap from those laws. What is his true advantage? He negates it.